Hello, welcome back to Hunter Tuned. Today we are actually heading to the drag strip for a real street drag event at WIR, and I am going to be taking the Mustang. Alright guys, so we just left the storage unit. I had to go and pick up my transmission dipstick for my Mustang because I left it there on accident. But we got the Mustang on the trailer and we're going to be heading up to WIR to go drag race. So we got a bunch of people coming with us today. I know Michael is running his car, and I also know that Trevor is running his car, I believe, and Christian with the PVC Civic. So yeah, I mean, my phone's been ringing off the hook trying to deal with everybody and get a hold of everybody so we can all meet up and then get all the way, you know, get everybody together as a group and then kind of head up there. Is that noise spooky to you guys? My girlfriend thinks it's the scariest sound in the world. I don't think it's that bad, and I'm the one that with anxiety. Oh yeah, speaking of anxiety, yeah, I haven't made a video in like a week. I'm really sorry, but I really think that this damn Integra has just been stressing me out so much that it's kind of just made me not want to film anything. I do have a few clips of working on the car that I might throw in right about now. Today we are working on the Integra, just like I have been for the last week. I literally just haven't filmed any of it because I've been trying to figure out what the problem is with the car. I have went through everything on the car so far. I've even went as far as like taking the rail and injectors out and spraying each injector into a water bottle and making sure all the injectors are spraying even though I flow tested them in my tester. I wanted to make sure like the wiring and everything was good and they were all getting a signal, which everything is good with the injectors. I have replaced everything inside the distributor, besides the distributor cap, but I also have tried different distributors and wires and plugs. You name it. I've checked the timing 100 times. I swapped the camshafts and rocker arms on this motor. I've pulled the valve springs out of it to check and see if there was broken springs. I have, I've done a lot. I've done a lot to try to figure this issue out. But we are still left with a car that kind of runs like Dookie. And then sometimes it's running really good. I've honestly had this car yesterday. I was out actually driving it, and it was running perfect once it was warmed up. I've been running the car a little bit, just kind of idling it. I'm going to show you kind of what it's doing. It's almost like it's got an electrical problem of some sort, because if you leave the car sit like, I don't know, for a few hours or unhook the battery and then hook it back up, it will it'll fire up and then it'll run good for like 3 seconds and then it like turns a switch. And once it turns that switch, it starts to idle really shitty and misfire and all that. But if you keep your foot on the gas, I mean, it runs clean on all 4 cylinders. Let's see what it's doing. This is, I'm not going to give it any gas. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me, dude? It's running good right now. This is running good. Normally when I start the car up, it'll come up to like 1500 RPM and it'll idle good, and then it'll drop and it'll go toot, 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 and it'll die. This is what it does when it's running good. Only thing I did differently was plug in the laptop. So maybe I had, hang on, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna unhook the laptop. Okay, no laptop hooked up, and let's see if it still runs like that. Still running like that. Fucking weird. Fucking weird. Yeah, this is how it runs when it's normal. Like when everything is good, the car is good. Like, this thing just sits here and purrs. But it still has a random clack in the cylinder head when it starts to like misfire. If it gets that misfire issue, it'll get a weird clack sound in the cylinder head, and then it just runs all weird. But look at this thing right now. misfire there just for a split second. Yeah, this one's it's been kind of tricky. I'm just bringing you guys along for a day of troubleshooting this thing because yeah, I've been so stressed out working on this car because it's been a real stumper. Like I said, I don't usually get this stumped on Hondas, but this one's been a treat. Alright guys, so I got the car running good for the most part. I mean, it sits here and idles and runs on all 4 cylinders. It's not misfiring, but it has like this slight misfire at like 12 to 1500 RPM. My GoPro just fucking died. No, it did not. I'm sorry, people. Okay, so yeah, anyways, it's got the misfire, or it's got like a stumble at like 12 to 1500 RPM, and when it's got that stumble, it clacks really loud, and I cannot figure out what the clack is. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't really have another choice, I'm trying to find out what's wrong, or if I can see something that's wrong, and I'm going to run it with the valve cover off. I got a piece of cardboard in the front of the you know, valve cover here and a piece in the back, so it'll eliminate a little bit of oil spillage. It is obviously going to shoot some oil, but you know, I'll get over it. Try to position this cardboard where I want it here, and then we'll fire it up.
Can you take that off?
What?
And have the car on?
Take what off?
This?
No.
Oh. Never mind.
It did sound like it was coming from this cylinder right here. Like the exhaust valve. Or that rocker arm or something.
But didn't you switch them all out?
No, I just did this side. Because it sounded like it was coming from there initially, but it's hard to tell. Alright guys, so we ended up testing the car with the valve cover off and doing a whole bunch of stuff with this thing and messing with it for the last frickin' week. And yeah, so I'm going to end up pulling all the rockers out and replacing every single rocker, because, I mean, everybody's been telling me it just sounds like a rocker, and a rocker, which I agree. I've replaced some of the rockers. I haven't replaced all of them. I just don't really know how they go bad, but I do have a spare parts head here that I'm going to swap all these rockers, because this is like a known good running head. I'm going to swap all these rockers, but you know, the bottom of this head is completely fucked. It had a broken piston, and the combustion chamber's all beat up on the cylinder head, but the rockers and stuff are good. So we're going to try to swap out those rockers, and hopefully that'll cure the issue with the Integra. If it's not that, I mean, there's really nothing else it can be. There's really nothing else it can be. So, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, as you can see, that the Integra is just being a pain in the ass, and we're slowly just, you know, picking at it day by day, but I'm not like throwing all my apples in one frickin' basket, you know, and just doing that car, because I did that for the first week it was here, and you know, I drove myself nuts, honestly, guys. So you know, it is what it is with the Integra. We'll get it going eventually, but you know, I'm not in no hurry to get it done, because you know, the more I rush it, the more I stress about getting other stuff done, because the Integra is not the only thing on my plate right now. I mean, I have constant website orders that I have to fill and keep up with, and injectors to flow, and ECUs and other tunes other than doing just the Integra build. I mean, I have tunes. I do street tunes like every couple days. So I mean, like I said, I have more on my plate than just that, you know, and then trying to film on top of all of it. I've just been like super overwhelmed lately. And I'm really just trying to get back in the groove, guys. I'm really trying to get back in the groove. And, you know, it's really tough sometimes. And especially for me lately, I've just been off, you know what I mean? So, like I said, we'll try to get back in the groove. And, you know, once I'm back in a groove, we'll be good. You know, I've just had so much shit going on lately that filming is like the last thing on my mind, you know what I mean? So, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and hopefully you guys can look past the, you know, the lack of videos and whatnot. I'm still here. I'm not dead. I've had a lot of people message me and they're like, "Oh, dude, make a video, make a video." I'll get to it. But yeah, I agree. I need to get on the video train and keep pumping them out. You know, like I said, fucking anxiety sucks, and you know. Yeah, you won't understand unless you have it, but yeah, you get it, you get it, you get it. So let's go drag race this fucking Mustang. So Leo, the guy with the blue hatch right there, actually has my cylinder head on his motor because he ended up having to put a new motor in his car, and I let him use the one off the hatch. So that car actually has my cylinder head on it. But he literally did this all at like 4 in the morning last night and threw a cylinder head on, reused the head gasket, only had like 9 head bolts, and there it is, and it's running and making boost. So that is awesome that he got that thing going. Alright guys, we're making our first pass here. Never mind. I guess there's an accident on the track right now. And we're going up against a big tire S10. Sounds like it's got a big block or something in it. It sounds fast. Alright, now we're starting to move. Michael and Christian are racing right in front of me. Good old smoky burnout. I gotta back up. You go past the fucking staging lane go past the starting line. That's how you know you did a big burnout, right? This car fucking left hard, holy shit! Damn, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. We were on like 16 or 18 pounds there. Man, the track is set up today, holy shit. Wow. Oh my God. Literally the front end had to hang on that pass. It had to have hung. That guy got me out of the hole, but once we were like going, I was right on his bumper the whole fucking pass. Come on, T-Bag. T-Bag's racing right now. Holy fuck. 145 60 foot, guys. $145 60 foot. That's the I think that's almost the fastest 60 foot this car's ever done. Crazy. 641 to the 8th, 110 mile an hour, and we went 10.00 at 133. I lifted early and it went 10.00. So that's awesome. Good fucking first pass for the night.
Look at all the rubber out here. Look, that's from scraping the track. That's how much rubber that track had on it. Turbo Ranger taking off. Look at that turbo spooling up. That thing's moving out pretty good.
I'm in the staging lanes again, finally. It's been a few hours, but we've had a bunch of issues with the Mustang. It's like not wanting to start for some reason. I mess with the ECU and like hold the harness in a certain way, and then it fires up and it's fine. But I can't seem to figure out what the issue is. I'm just gonna, like, you know, jerry rig it so I can make another pass, because, you know, why not? Yeah, so we're just gonna get right back in line here, and I'll pick back up when I'm making another pass. Lining up for the burnout. Proper drag racing etiquette burnout. A pass. Holy fuck, that was a pass, dude. I turned it up to like 18 pounds. I just let that fucker eat. That was a really good 330 foot though. I feel like the car was wheeling the whole time. Woo! That one got the blood pumping. Holy shit. God, this car is so fun. This car is a riot. Whew. Another 10-0 pass. That felt way faster than that.
What? How many cars did you beat by? Like half. Seriously, 10th of a fucking second. I ran a 15.760, ran a 15.66 or some shit like that. Like, I'm like, you motherfucker, and I was just like, well, the plus side of things, I don't know, I think I jumped, like, when I said don't, like, ease off the clutch, I think I jumped it a little, like, I didn't dump it, but I think I let off a little too hard, and it just fell right out of space, and then
off the hook event last weekend. And I believe it was going to be the 3 field class. This time is really fast.
This isn't gonna go in the video, so I don't fucking care. Hey Trevor, you gonna go again?
I might, yeah.
You might? Taylor, you going?
You want to take the Civic?
Yeah.
Take the Civic?
Make a fucking fool out of myself?
Nah.
Yeah.
It's hard to kill a car when you're just
Yeah, all you gotta do is push the
Just
gas
fucking-
and drop the clutch, and then the
Exactly.
rest is easy shifting.
for sure.
You'll
You wanna
leave.
break your fucking car? Or do you want to
No,
get
you'll leave.
No.
Yeah, look at that sexy beast.
Fucking sexy.
15.5, baby.
This is a 15.5 second car right here.
Yep.
All fucking motor. Meat.
9-to-1 compression.
9-to-1. Very nice. Can't see a damn thing.
Head's decked a little bit, but you know.
It's okay. What'd you scrape that off there with?
What?
What'd you scrape that off there with?
Trip what up?
Your finger?
The RTV?
You know, yeah.
Oh yeah, I just rubbed it in.
Oh, fantastic.
Fucking thing was leaking like the Civ.
Yeah, it was. Fucking Hunter to come back here.
I'm very pleased with it. Oh, I've seen this.
Yeah, that's him.
Mr. Tuned is back. Oh, okay.
Nigga, you left hard.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
What'd you run?
10-0 again.
Holy shit.
And then only mile an hour at 135. And I stayed in it like pretty much
What's
the
a
whole
60
time.
foot?
1.4 something. Fast.
Yeah, you fucking left hard.
Super fast. Dude, I felt like it was wheeling into second.
You definitely like curved.
Oh, it was like,
You were all over.
You were like,
yeah.
I guess you're.
The tire pressure is fucking too low, that's why.
The 1 green machine.